Hey, what's up, everybody? Frederic Poag here. So recently, Arkansas farmers held a town hall and they pressed their elected representatives to ask Washington for help because, well, combined with intense weather from the summer, which was probably exacerbated by climate change and the tariffs that were placed on soybeans and everything else, they've lost a lot of money, especially with the repeal of the Biden Infrastructure Act, which was going to reimburse them for upgrades they've made to their farm. So now, about 1/3 of small farmers are on the verge of bankruptcy and probably won't make it till the next year. The sad part is Arkansas voted for Trump by 64%. And over 70% of the farmers supported Trump in Arkansas. Here's what blows me away is recently, I think it was a study by Purdue, they did a survey. And 70% of farmers in Arkansas, the ones who went to that town hall and are asking for help from the Trump administration, well, they still support Trump. Even though a lot of them have said it's the tariffs that are to blame for, their current lot. But they think long term it's going to be a winning strategy. I really wish I could understand the logic of all this. For the life of me, I can't. But I can tell you this, and this will be directly to the farmers. The rest of us are running out of patience with you. We're kind of sick of it at this point. Because as people have pointed out, other people than me, but it's pretty obvious, you don't care about the people that are picking your crops and you are exploiting and underpaying for their labor, that there's no one in America, I'm talking about immigrants, that can do the job as fast and as efficient as they do. No. In fact, you've been okay with them being deported, but you didn't think it would be your folks. You were fine with Trump going into blue states like he's doing with Chicago right now and did with Los Angeles before it. Oh, you were okay with that. No problem. But when it comes to you, that's a different story. Just like disaster relief. If it happens to California from wildfires and everything else, well, they shouldn't have built there. Da, 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 da. But when it's Arkansas, oh, yeah, well, we need that money. And you get these people that are like, well, we didn't know he would do this. We didn't understand this was going to happen. And yet he did it during his first term. By far, one of the biggest emergency spends, or anything that was outside of the omnibus bill, the DOD, and the pandemic, it was the farm aid over the first trade war he did with China that China wasn't prepared for, which they are now. And he said he was going to do all of this on the campaign trail, and yet you still support him. You supported him gutting USAID, even though that's where a lot of your income comes from. Even though the Biden administration gave you a leg up by letting you get reimbursed for farm upgrades. And yet you come to us, the rest of us, and say, well, we're not looking for a handout. I don't know, man. It sure looks like you're looking for a handout to me. Because you keep voting for the same people over and over. And I have to ask why. We're all asking why. Because if you were such a good businessman, like the supposed great businessman that you revere, wouldn't you understand your own business? Wouldn't you understand your own customer base, which is China, if you're growing soybeans? Because America's diet is basically like 0.6% of the soybean market worldwide, where China's is much heavier. Or if you're growing corn, A lot of that is slated to go to Africa with USAID to combat hunger and starvation and famine. At what point do you stop being willfully ignorant because these politicians are feeding into your bigotry to pick your pocket? And then you want to come to the rest of us for a bailout. Oh, but we feed you. No, you don't. Not if you grow on soybeans. You don't. So stop all that foolishness. I personally think you losing your farms and big agribusiness taking it over is going to be a disaster for everybody. But at some point, American farmers who voted for Trump, take some responsibility for your ignorance and bigotry and change it. Anyway, that's all I got for you. Keep the faith, defend democracy. And I'll see you later.